So I've been trying a new style of circuit training at my gym. And one of the issues with doing that kind of style is whether or not people are jumping onto machines that you are using in your circuit if you're trying to do 3 to 4 different exercises all at the same time to get that continuous flow, which I think is probably the best style of training. And lately I've been squatting on one machine, at least for a couple sets before moving on to the other. Because the gym I'm at, it's just not designed for that kind of style. It's not like the classic commercial building boot camp type gyms that I was used to in Huntington Beach. But sadly, you got to adapt and keep going. So using all the different theories that I always talk about, time under tension, effective reps, mechanical overload once you've slowed everything down, I think it would be a good idea to try this new style just because of the whole theory of shocking the body with something new. Right now, I'm going to be adding it into my routine to do every other week. So if you're interested, stay tuned. So before I get on with that new theory, I just wanted to tell my audience that I have been slowing down with my podcasting, and there's a reason for that. I've been building a platform on School, which I will be releasing to the public as a free course for the first 100 people. And don't worry, I will go to my current clients, my past clients, all my podcast listeners first before ever putting it out there on social media. So I want the first 100 people in for free. I'm starting with 15 different videos of getting you from zero to hero as fast and effective as possible, just like I would if I was actually training you. So this just provides more scalability for me to reach more people and bring everyone into a community that's much like a Facebook group, but on steroids. So hopefully within the next couple weeks, I'll be putting that link out. But if you want to catch it early, go over to my Facebook group right now, Over 40 Fitness Hacks, because I'll put that on there first before I get around to my next podcast episode that will have all those links in it. And then just to give you some overview for the next few years, my goal is to provide a classroom, a team support for this Over 40 community, getting more experts in to start doing some live Q&A on that site. I will be still podcasting, but like I said, just one drop a week. One week will be a guest, one week it'll be me. Everything else I'll be doing will be on this School platform. So I'm real excited about it. I'm going to be putting everything I got into this, and it'll be launching the first week of February. So thanks for hearing that, and let's get back on to this new theory. So if you have a gym that's kind of like mine, where there's a lot of squatters, it's a typical public gym, 24 Fitness, Crunch, LA Fitness, or even a local gym, but everyone's mentality is the same. Get on the machine they want, finish 4 to 5 sets on it. If you've been listening to me, we like to shock the body, do multiple different exercises. You never want to do the same thing. One, you don't want to injure yourself or heading in that direction. Two, it's better for the body. I've talked about this, how once your body gets used to something, your basal metabolic rate actually lowers because your body gets more efficient at doing that. And that's for cardio, weightlifting, your diet, everything. So you always want to be changing stuff. And like I mentioned, circuit training has been the best style of training that I've seen over the last 20 years with all my clients, all different trainers, they agree. But at a gym like this where you can't get away with it, you're going to have to squat on a machine, try this style. So you can do this either full body workouts like I've been doing lately, or if you still want to pick a day, leg day, chest day, back day, or maybe upper body, lower body, you can do the same thing. But the theory is start with a few exercises that are real simple. So let's just take for today, for example, and I was doing my split of full body. So first thing I'm doing is negative push-ups on a balance board to make them just real hard, real slow. Happens to be a physical therapy exercise given to me by my PT. So it's a great warm-up. Doing it slow, time under tension, 5 seconds down, 5 seconds up, maybe a little hold in there, just suffer. And literally, I'm only going to do one set. That is it. You want to hit those effective reps and go to just absolute burnout. And if you feel like you can do this forever, then do it even slower and stay at the bottom longer. There will come a point where you feel like this is enough. Then you scrap that exercise, move on to the next one. So sticking with a full body workout, today I went for TRX rows, which was right next to where I was doing the push-ups. Set them up. So I grabbed them, inverted myself where I'm staring at the ceiling, bridged my hips up, and then same method. Proceeded to do the rows, 5 seconds up, 5 seconds slowed down, and just really focused on the squeeze at the top for maybe even 3 seconds and go into absolute failure. And there I got my back, move on to the next one. The next one, I already had the balance board for my push-ups. I just flipped that on over a little bit safer, started doing body weight squats. If you already know you're that good at squats, it's going to take forever, then appropriately grab a dumbbell or kettlebell. Same thing, time under tension, 5 seconds down, 5 seconds up, absolute failure. Really hold that position at the bottom. And when you come up, squeezing those glutes and just absolutely suffering. So there you have the first kind of round of a full body split, to where these are mostly simple exercises, to get your body warmed up. Now, next round, going back round robin, it's chest again, going for bench press with a normal amount of weight, my style that I know I can handle. You only got one shot at this, same thing. So then I did a machine row after that, some sumo barbell squats after that, and everything you're doing, you're going to failure without hurting yourself. And you're already using half the weight, right? If we're doing time under tension, you're going this slow, you're not going to be using all that heavy weight that you used to. And now the whole point of this is you only have one setup, one set, clear it, move on. So no one's going to be able to come and steal your spot, because it doesn't matter. Your style of circuit training is one set, do as many exercises as you can for your time limit. Mine was a half hour, so I literally stare at the clock. And when you get better and better at this, just like in normal circuit training, the point is to always be moving, get on to the next set, different muscle group, just shocking the body and doing diaphragmatic breathing, breathing through your nose, out your mouth the whole time, but quickly walking to that next exercise. So I think for that half-hour session, I was able to do 15 different exercises, all different angles for every type of muscle group. I included some abs in there, some physical therapy that I had done with those push-ups, and then out the door, I think 32 minutes today. So hopefully you understand the whole setup for that. It's more fun to just do a bunch of different exercises. And when you're going through with all the rounds, probably picking stuff that's a little bit closer versus on the total opposite side of the gym, having to come back. So if you see something free up, just jump on it. Keep the speed up, keep your heart rate up. And if you can go heavier, don't worry about it. Just burn out. And on your next chest or leg or back, know that you can handle a little bit more load than you think with this style. I think I ended up on my Whoop with one of the best scores for that 32 minutes for calorie burn that I've had in a while, because simply of that fact that I just told you, as your body gets used to a certain style, it becomes more efficient, burn less calories, and we always got to be tricking this body to get what we want. So hopefully that motivates you. Check out my Facebook group in the show notes. Check out my school platform drop that I'll be announcing in the first week of February. And as always, over 40 crowd, stay safe, injury-free, and let's get to that lower digit body fat for you. Have a great one.